What's up guys? It's Workout Wednesday time. Let's go. I got a great tip for you. So as you can see in the title, it says never use cardio equipment again. So in the past 2 months, I've lost about 20 pounds. And within those 2 months, I've only used the Stairmaster or treadmill probably about 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 sessions. But my coach told me to stop using cardio equipment forever. And he showed me what's called metabolic conditioning, and I've seen amazing results. Not only are my muscles and abs tighter, but I've lost that 20 pounds in the 2-month stand. So there's 3 styles of metabolic conditioning, and we're going to go through each of those 3 styles in this video. But first and foremost, I want to tell you guys why I chose to trust the process and go with the metabolic conditioning and choose to get away from what I was comfortable doing. So I was training just bodybuilding, and I was comfortable with doing the long sessions on the treadmill or the really long Stairmaster sessions that we're all used to, where we put our headphones in and it's just a mindless game of watching the clock and watching the calories tick off. And I kind of got fucking sick of that shit. So when my coach told me that he has this style called metabolic conditioning that is going to allow me to increase my metabolism, so I'm going to burn more calories. It's more fun than staring at a fucking screen and watching the minutes and counting the minutes go off. And I'm going to burn more calories during the session, and I'm going to burn more calories throughout the day due to post-oxidative consumption, which we'll get into a little bit later in this clip. But yeah guys, I'm going to go through the 3 styles of metabolic conditioning for you, and I hope you guys decide, like I decided, to never use cardio equipment again and to try this and stick with this forever to lose weight and cut. Style 1 is definitely for you bodybuilders. It's the way that I build muscle because it promotes a lot of hypertrophy. Hypertrophy equals muscle growth, and it also stimulates your heart rate, which increases the burn of calories. So what this style is you're going to set your timer for 5 minutes. You're going to pick 2 exercises that are opposing. So for example, for this example, we're going to do a pressing exercise, push-ups, with a pulling exercise, pull-ups. So we have a press and we have a pull. Those movements compromise each other, so we're balancing out our body as well as building it. So how this works, okay. So you're going to do 10 push-ups, immediately followed by 10 pull-ups. So you're going to superset those 2. But there's no rest after each superset. You're going to continue following those 2 supersets for 5 minutes straight. So as you can see, it's going to get really tiring, really fucking quick. And I'm going to show you guys a quick 2 or 3 rounds of it, just so you get an idea.
This is a Ryan Little production.
So I just did 2 rounds of that. I'm already a little bit out of breath, but the cool thing about this style is you can get really freaking creative with it. So if you wanted to make that a little more challenging, you can do 10 clap push-ups followed by 10 pull-ups. Or you can get dumbbells, so you can do 10 floor press, dumbbell bench presses with 10 pull-ups. Or you can do incline press with pull-ups. Or you can do chin-ups. Or you don't even have to do bench press and pull-ups. You can even do bicep curls. You can do 10 bicep curls followed by 10 tricep extensions. You guys can just get really creative with it. It's a really awesome technique that you guys can use to not only to get out of the gym quicker, because it only takes 5 minutes to do, but you're going to get a shit ton of rounds, a shit ton of reps within that 5 minutes. So your heart rate's going to be jacked up. You're going to do a lot of reps, so you're promoting muscle hypertrophy and gaining mass, burning those calories, and getting fucking shredded. So let's go guys. Style 2 coming at you. Now we're poolside. Hell yeah, summertime. But anyway, wow, that was really loser of me. Anyways, guys, style 2. This one's called Tabata. Some of you have probably heard of Tabata, some of you probably haven't. So what Tabata is for 8 rounds, you're going to do 20 seconds of an exercise, 10 seconds of rest. That equals 1 round. You're going to do 8 of those. So what does this style do that's different from the last one? So the last one's more muscle focused, this one's more cardio, fat burning focused. The intensity is going to increase, the time of work is going to decrease, so for 8 rounds it takes equivalent of 4 minutes. Your heart rate's going to increase, so more calories burned, and we're going to create an increase in our metabolism, meaning that calories are going to be burned quickly. So let's get into the first example of this one. So 2 exercises that really increase your metabolism or are really effective in a Tabata style. 1, burpees, 2, jump rope. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you a couple rounds of, is 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds, and followed by another 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest of jump rope. Up style 2. I didn't do a full session of Tabata. I just wanted to show you guys what it's like. A little out of breath. I didn't even complete a full 8 rounds, guys. But the cool thing about Tabata is you can literally do it with anything. You can do it with push-ups. You can do it with jump squats. If you don't have a jump rope, you can literally just jump in place. You can do it with the burpees. You can do it with lunges. You can do it with sit-ups. You can do it with literally anything, guys. That's why it's so cool. It's so versatile. Another reason why I'm filming this video at my house is to show you that you guys don't need to be in a gym to do cardio. You can do it in your house. You can do it in your yard. You can do it by your pool. You can literally do it anywhere, guys. That's why it's so freaking cool. Especially when you download that app, Pocket Wad, which I'll once again put in the caption just so you guys can check that out. But Tabata is very, very effective at melting off fat, especially doing it with burpees and jump ropes. Alright guys, so let's get into style 3. Bam. Style 3, work domain for time. So what does that mean? So right here, we got our tire. You guys can do this stuff with sleds, tires, literally anything. So work domain for time. So you're gonna set an amount of reps or tire flips that you're gonna complete. So let's say we're gonna do 100 tire flips for time, okay? So I'm not actually gonna do that, but as an example. Another example you could do is you have a prowler or a sled and you're gonna push it for 300 yards for time. You're gonna repeat that 3 times with 2-minute rest in between. Another thing I can do with the tire, 20 flips as fast as I can, rest a minute, 20 flips as fast as I can, rest a minute, 20 flips as fast as I can, rest a minute. Repeat that for a certain amount of times, probably about 3 to 5 times. So this final style is called work domain for time. Setting an amount of work, like flipping a tire, pushing a sled, and completing it for time. So 20 reps as fast as you can with no rest, and then you rest your 30 seconds to 60 seconds, sometimes even 90 seconds, depending on how intense it is, and then repeating the work for time over a certain amount of sets. So I'm going to show you a couple examples of what you can do with the tire, and that will conclude this video. So we're we're back. So that concludes this workout Wednesday. I hope you guys take my advice and try out these 3 styles instead of just walking on the treadmill, Stairmaster, or elliptical the whole time. You're actually going to see results faster. You're going to see better results if you try my 3 styles. Another thing, guys, is it's better on our minds. We're gonna have more fun if we're outside, we're messing around with sledgehammers, we're flipping tires, we're pushing sleds, we're doing burpees, we're doing all these different things that keep training fun. Think about, I mean, when I used to go on the treadmill, the Stairmaster, and elliptical, that shit was so fucking boring. The only reason that I liked doing it was because I could listen to my audiobooks or I can listen to videos that were insightful or motivational. But now, guys, I wake up in the morning, I go for a walk, in a trail. I go on a woods trail walk. I'm outside. I'm still listening to my books. I'm still listening to my motivational videos, except I'm not doing it on a fucking staring at a screen the whole time. I'm in the woods. I'm in nature. I'm enjoying life. So that's my recommendation for you guys. I'm out.